Hello and welcome. Rahul, you're watching my YouTube channel for talks, and if you're watching me consistently, welcome back to my channel. See, whenever I come in front of you, I try to percolate some positive values and knowledge because I know exactly that in this world where we have conditioned our world in monetary values and financial abundance, if you will have extraordinary skills and knowledge, you can fetch and pull off the exact opportunity for your own self. See, it is important and essential that we accustomed to develop ourselves each and every day. The more skills we will hone, the more knowledge we will assimilate, the better we will be able to present ourselves in front of the world in a better way. That is what I want to tell you. Next thing is that, because if you really want to develop yourself, what are the opportunities that are lying around? That is what you have to learn. Where are the opportunities residing? Most of the people, if you will go and ordinarily if you represent yourself on different platforms for finding opportunity, you will not get easily those job enlisted. Many of the times, I have applied when I was doing graduation. After graduation, when I applied, I never got a call because somewhere there are bias system. System is biased based on caste, creed, and everything else that you want to know. In India, especially, you won't even know exactly what kind of people are driving all this madness around. But some of the companies, especially MNCs, which are giving opportunities, they hire you based on your skills and experience. Most of the novice, because I was novice, and freshly graduated from college, so I didn't have experience, so I never got a call initially. Later on, I cracked many exams, 6 or 7 exams, government exams, but I knew exactly it's not your competency that is they see and the innate capability that they see. What you reflect in front of them, what you represent in front of them, first of all, that makes a perception in their mind, a real image of yours in their mind, and there starts every story. That is what you have to learn. If you beautifully design your curriculum by day, and if you really design your excellencies, your skills, and represent it in a better way, you'll certainly get calls. You have to find exactly where are the opportunity lie. Nowadays, see, people are scraping the job opportunity sites in a beautiful way because they know exactly that 10 posts out of 20 or 15, they are all bogus and not rewarding enough that you should apply for. Most of the vacancies that are being presented online all are bogus, and they are not having such quality that you are searching for. So for qualityful thing, people have started scraping job opportunities where opportunities are coming. They are building AI agents to do that kind of thing. What is crawling, what is scraping? Crawling is something where, see, when you write in the search bar, it crawls. It tries to find every website available which has relevant values that you input, relevant meanings. That is what crawling does. Scraping is that extracting data from that very website. Suppose if you are searching books in a library, you are doing crawling. But if you are reading a book inside that very library, then you are doing a scraping. That is what happens. So you have to learn nowadays how to run AI systems. It is very easy. Because Agentic AI, see, technology is developing each and every day. All you have to do, you have to keep yourself information ready, because the information if you have, you'll certainly be able to access that. How you can build agents easily, because see, Microsoft has given very good platform. Even Google has given platform, integrating Gemini with this AI studio. Microsoft Copilot environment is also providing you to build agents as per your own capability. All you have to learn how to run exactly right type of prompt, or if you really want to build code on your own, or if you really want to give instructions to AIs on your own, you can build that. Later on, if you want to integrate more and more apps, API keys you have to provide, and if you'll be able to integrate app, you'll be able to automate all these agentic AI, they will do on their own. Because if you provide API keys of chat GPT or better platforms, they will be able to solve your problems on their own. That kind of best agentic AI you can build and even you can deploy it on their cloud. You don't need your laptop to be on 24 into 7, rather you can deploy it on their server, on their cloud, and it will be running all the time, and it will be doing your task all the time. All you have to take care about your subscriptions and API keys, that they never go without paid. You have to pay your billings, you have to access all this information ready. Then your agents will look after all your business. That kind of integrity it has, and accessibility and extraordinary applications. So if all these things you learn how to build your own agent, it is very simple. If you initially do on your laptop, you'll be able to build that. Just build certain systems and try to automate your little task. You will see that many changes will happen, because you see in companies previously people were running Excels. Still in this time it is also very relevant and very powerful, because if you have knowledge of learning Excels, VLOOKUP and managing your data, then that means you are one step ahead than your other colleagues. If you are able to mail merge, if you are able to execute all the functions of Excels. Nowadays people are going on quadratic. It is much more AI driven data system, where Excel's kind of a spreadsheet will be made easily and automated. So that kind of changes are happening, and if you will be keeping yourself updated, you can do miracles. Because see, we are living in information age, and if you will learn exactly how to manage data and how to manage information and make yourself available 24 into 7 for each and every word, you can do miracles. Because we have found certain A's, we have learned exactly how to solve our problems day to day. Because if you have little standards and little understanding of Excels and other thing previously as well, so you were having an A's. But nowadays, if you learn Agentic AI, you will have A's. It is very easy, and you have to learn how to manage API keys, how to manage outputs, how to integrate apps, and how to give it better interfaces. Solve all your problems, automate your emails, automate even how to respond, because you can train your agents. Even if you will give your data which kind of output you write, and it will train itself and it will write in your own language. And much more of the closing or connections that will happen, it will forward you even through mails or other outputs on your mobile. You'll be able to close your business quite easily. That kind of excellent capacity it has. And I'm not telling because I have much more experience. I'm also exploring all these avenues, and I'm understanding exactly what is happening around. Because see, coding was I have done coding many a times, but it has been very long time, and I have little knowledge and understanding how to. If you have knowledge and understanding of English language especially, you will know exactly how to run prompts, and if you can write prompts and manage it even with the help of AI, and after that giving that kind of prompts, you will be able to get your agents done your instruction, done your task. Then what extra remains? Coding has gone. Not totally, because it is still relevant, but you can do and automate all your tasks without being much more versed in coding. But for developer it is still needed, because many of the tasks can be done by the developers, and developers need, even they are using these AI systems to write codes and to minimize their time. But when it comes to debugging, it becomes difficult if you don't have knowledge of coding. So special software specialist, that is why they are invited there and they are being paid for. So that is what you have to know, because if you will keep yourself relevant enough in the field, you'll be able to apply yourself each and every time in every opportunity. I just want you to tell, I want you to tell only that, that you keep yourself relevant. Don't go outdated. If you will be outdated, nobody will use you. And if you will be keeping yourself relevant and get information easily and assimilate knowledge, accustomed to practices, what will happen? You will be apt to derive everything on your own. And that is why that kind of persons, dynamic people are being asked to stay in companies. Otherwise, they are just not leveraging, rather they are sacking other employees who are not relevant, who are not upgrading themselves. Most of the opportunities that will come in your way, you have to minimize time, and you have to bring a lot of data in front of the companies in better way, and you have to solve problems based on your insights, and that is where it comes, how you minimize your time, how you get right insights easily based on data. That is what I want to tell you. Leave aside, what else do you want? If you really want to be someone special, you have to understand exactly that. I always say that being spiritual is also important. If you are aligning your perspective, your spiritual awareness perfectly in this world, your intuitive reality will work. Yeah, it's vexing terms of sometimes it's provoking, but this is what comes. Your experience, your bearing capacity, and your all you know awareness. If you can hold that, you can sustain yourself in beautiful world. Otherwise, who do not have awareness, they are just living in sleeping mode. And who have awareness, yeah, they have more problems, they have more patience, and they are more, facing the reality. But it is, this is what you have to control. If you're not controlling yourself, it is built in that very way. If you're not controlling yourself, then what else you can control? You're adult, and that is why you are given that very responsibility to keep yourself awakened. If you will keep yourself awakened, you can do miracles. That is what I want to tell you. Because keeping yourself aware, and awareness is important. Otherwise, other people will use you as per their applicability, and they will use you. And I don't want you to get yourself used. And that is why it is essential that you keep yourself aware. If you will keep yourself aware, nobody else can use you. That is what is the reality. And I just want to tell you to be aware all the time. Awareness is nothing much more vast. But when you will be aware all the time what is happening around, and how you are taking your breath, if you are conscious sometimes, doing yoga as well. And outside of yoga, if you are doing your all the work, you're already conscious. Then a spiritual weight comes on your shoulder, and that is what you have to carry all the time. You'll understand exactly why people are reacting in front of you certain ways, and how machineries of the universe works around you. And not only artificial intelligence that is feels conscious, which is still not as per programmers, and how the universe feels conscious. That is what I want to tell you. If you'll feel that, everything is aligned, though it is not, everything is programmed, but when you'll identify yourself with that, even the universe gives you promotion, in its registry. And that is what we have to recognize, and we have to leverage. Because if universe will provide us the right opportunity and right facilities, we can do miracles not only in this life but also in upcoming life. That is what we expect from universe. You have to understand the programs, and you have to elevate your standard in that base system, universal system. Not only in digital system, but universal system is very big, and digital system is very tiny part of that, subset of that. Maybe it would be contradictory due to matrix and programs, but you have to understand exactly how all these are running around, and how you won't have to leave your virtues. Rather, if you will conduct your all actions morally, that will be beneficial in the end of the day, at the end of the day. Because maybe many people will try to cheat you, but if you will keep your standard perfect, in the end, you will certainly be a winner. Thank you for listening to me.